I need to say something and I need you to really hear me. You can eat the most perfect, nutrient dense, beautifully prepared food in the world. And if you're sleeping 5 to 6 hours a night, you are working against yourself in every way that matters. Food simply can't fix that. Sleep is not a bonus. Sleep is not a luxury. Sleep is nutrition. And we have got to start treating it like it is. Here's the thing. I'm a holistic nutritionist and I've been doing this for 15 years. Whole person, mind, body, spirit, which means I'm not just looking at what's on your plate. I'm looking at everything. And honestly, sleep is the thing I talk about that surprises people the most because they don't think of it as a nutrition conversation. But oh, it absolutely is. Let me show you. So let's talk about what actually happens in your body when you're not sleeping enough. And I'm not talking the rough occasional night. I mean the kind of low-grade chronic sleep deprivation that so many of us are just fucking living with. Like, it's fine. It's just how it is now. No, it's not fucking fine. So first, your hunger hormones completely fall apart when you don't sleep enough. Your body increases ghrelin. That's the hormone that makes you hungry, and decreases leptin, which is the hormone that tells you that you're satisfied. So the morning after a bad sleep, you're not just tired, you are biologically, hormonally driven to eat and to crave the most calorie-dense, sugary, fatty food that you can find. So think donuts and all that kind of shit. That is not a willpower problem. That is your body doing exactly what it's programmed to do when it thinks you're under stress. You literally cannot push through this shit. The hormones are running the show. Second, your blood sugar regulation gets worse. Sleep deprivation affects how your cells respond to insulin. Insulin is the hormone that moves sugar from your bloodstream into your cells for energy. When your cells stop listening to insulin properly, that is called insulin resistance. It is the precursor to type 2 diabetes. Your blood sugar stays elevated longer and your energy crashes harder. And over time, consistently bad sleep is linked to, ta-da, increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Independent of what you eat, that means that even if your diet is good, bad sleep is quietly working against your metabolic health. How shitty is that? Third is cortisol, your stress hormone. It goes out of whack when you're sleep deprived. And chronic high cortisol does a bunch of shit you don't want. It promotes fat storage, especially around that midsection, and it drives inflammation and it fucks with your gut microbiome. It basically makes every other healthy thing you're trying to do that much less effective. It's like trying to fill a bathtub with the drain open. So, what can you actually eat or not eat to support sleep? The first is having a big meal right before bed. It's not great. Your digestion slows way down when you sleep, and a massive meal means that your body is spending the night dealing with that instead of doing the actual repair and recovery work that it should be doing while you're sleeping. Give yourself a couple of hours before your last big meal and between your last big meal and going to bed if you can. I know it's not always possible, but just try. Alcohol. And I know people use this to wind down, and I'm not judging, but alcohol actually disrupts your sleep architecture, especially your REM sleep. You know, that one where you're having the dreams and your eyes are going zig, 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 zig. So this is the real recovery and memory consolidation shit sleep. So you might stay asleep, but the quality is actually shit. You know that thing when you drink and then you wake up at 3 a.m. for no reason? That's why. Also, late caffeine. So the half-life of caffeine is about 5 to 6 hours later. So that 3 to 4 p.m. coffee or tea, because tea does have caffeine in it, it's still very much hanging out in your system at 9 or 10 p.m. It's just something to know. And what actually helps, is complex carbohydrates in the evening. So think sweet potatoes, brown rice, oats. These support serotonin production, which your body converts into melatonin, your sleep hormone. Foods with tryptophan, turkey, eggs, tofu, nuts, and pumpkin seeds also feed that melatonin pathway. And magnesium, which is found in green leafy vegetables, nuts, and legumes, is involved in sleep regulation. Your body already knows how to sleep. You just need to give it the raw materials to help it do this. You can also take a magnesium supplement about 20 minutes before you go to bed to help relax your mind and your body. Just be sure to check with a pharmacist if you are taking any medications. So sleep is a foundation that literally everything else is built on. Not a supplement, not a biohack, sleep, actual sleep. 8 to 9 hours, 7, I guess, if you're a guy. And it is statistically and scientifically proven that we women need more sleep than men. So stop giving a shit in the morning when we tell you that we just need a little bit more sleep or if we want to go to bed early. So what you eat either supports or gets in the way of your sleep. So start treating your sleep like a health priority because it is 100% a health priority. So hit subscribe for more practical, no BS nutrition, and I will see you in the next one.